Yes, students, welcome to our video lecture. In the last lecture, I think we have completed exercise 2.2 question number 4 and 5. And I told you that the third sum of exercise 2.2 we will do in the next lecture is today. Okay, students, so the question is as follows. Prepare a blank table by considering the following characteristics for the candidates who appear for the different jobs at a bank. Now it is, you can say, classification of candidates according to their designation, marital status and gender who apply for different jobs at a bank. So table showing candidates called for different jobs at a bank according to their designation, marital status and gender. So we give the title exercise 2.2 answer number 3. The title is the table showing classification of candidates according to designation, marital status means married or unmarried, and gender who applied for different jobs at bank. Now, the first column which we should make is of designation or post. I prepare the layout. Students, I prepare the layout. Please forgive me, I don't have a scale. So, the first column will be designation or post. Designation. And which are the 4 designation managers? Then clerk, then cashier, then PU. And of course, last we will have column wise total. Then marital status, married and unmarried. So we divide it into 3 categories. There's 3 parts here first. Then here I am writing married. Here I am writing unmarried. Students, here in the third part, all of you know, we write total. Then we have basically candidates divided as male and female. So here we will write or divide this as male, female and total. Again, this is divided into 3. Male, female and total. Again, this is divided into 3. Male, female and total. And this is also the final column as total. So this is our table. You can even draw the lines here. I am not drawing this horizontal lines for a manager like this. You can draw then this is for clerks, then for cashier, team students. It is very difficult to draw a table without scale on a whiteboard. You can try once. I will invite you on the stage in the class when our school reopens. It is very difficult. So in short, students, this is called blank paper or layout. So this completes our exercise 2.2. Students, I told you this is one of the lengthiest chapter of our syllabus, and this is basic of statistics. So we will go very slow so that students you understand each and everything. Students, very perfect. Now we will complete similar sums from, you can say, exercise 2, section C and section D. Section C, students, I am doing sum number 10. We will go for the sums of tabulation, students, from section C, D, E and F, and complete at a stretch all the sums of tabulation. Now students, pay attention. Section C, sum number 10 I am doing. These are short tables, very interesting. Section C, sum number 10, I am writing the heading analysis of the data. Now let us analyze. Demand of a certain item is classified as good, moderate and weak. On the basis of a study for an entire year, it is known that demand was moderate during 22 weeks, whereas the demand was weak during 18 weeks. Represent this information in table. Okay, demand, students, is divided into 3 categories. The categories are good, moderate, and weak. Okay. Now, it was for one entire year. This you should know. 1 year has 52 weeks. If it is a leap year, then 52 weeks and 1 day extra. Sorry, 2 days extra. If it is a leap year, then it is 52 weeks. 52 into 7 will be 364 plus 2 days extra. And if it is a normal year, then 52 weeks and 1 day extra. So you can say the demand was moderate for 22 weeks and it was weak during 18 weeks. Now 22 plus 18 is 40. 52 minus 40 for 12 weeks. The demand was good. So here students, our table is very simple. Students, here our table is very simple. We have to only write, you can say, demand, which is good, moderate and weak, and just prepare the table, students. Here our tabulation will be very easy. So I can say that you can easily prepare the table on your own. Students, don't again see the answers given at the back. Students, you can easily understand this is very easy. This is only the table, but as a formality we will write and prepare the table. Table showing demand. It is of what? Demand of a certain item. here for the weeks, the first is good, then moderate, then weak, and of course total. So demand was good for 12 weeks, 22, 18, and this is 52 weeks. That's all. So this type of table is generally not asked, it is just to make you happy. Okay, now section D, we will do sum number 9 and sum number 13. Okay, section D students, we are doing sum number 9 and sum number 13. Okay, now we change and write section D. Now, students pay attention. Section D. Ninth sum. Let us do the analysis. Section D. Ninth sum. Out of 40 persons working in an office, 60% are female and remaining 40% are males. Okay. Total persons working in an office are 40, and this is divided as males and females. 60% are female, so 60% of 40 is 24 and 40% is 60. Further, 50% of males are married, so this is again divided into married and unmarried. This is again divided into married and unmarried. 50% of the males are married, so 50% are unmarried. Whereas the ratio of married and unmarried female is 5:3. 5:3. So 5 by 8 into 24. 8 ones are 8 threes are so 15, and 24 minus 15 is 9. So in this type of sums, as I am reiterating again and again, there are no prescribed formulas. One has to understand the basics. Your all fundamentals from standard 5 to 11 are at work. Okay, now you can say we write the title of the table. Table showing classification of persons working in an office according to their gender and marital status. Clear, students? Now, how will we, you can say, prepare the table? Layout of the table, again and again I am reiterating, students, answers are given at the back, but don't be in a hurry to only copy. Say, this is our table, short and sweet table. Here we write gender, here marital status and divide this as 2, married and unmarried, and again total. That's all. So let us draw the horizontal lines. Count how many married male, 8, unmarried 8, total males are 16. How many married female, 15, unmarried 9, total 24. This is also 40. This is 23 and 17. Horizontal and vertical totals must match. That's all, students. So this completes your table. It's very simple. So please do not refer the answers given at the back. After the analysis of the data, the table is very easily done, students. So please be careful. Students, do not copy the table which is given in the back. Okay, let us go for the next sum of section D. Okay, students, it is sum number 13 and 14. Okay, let us do both the sums of section D. Sum number 13, and I write as analysis of the data. There are 1000 buses used for public transportation in Ahmedabad city. So total buses are 1000. Of them, 350 are used as BRTS and remaining as AMTS. So buses are divided into two categories. One is BRTS and the other is AMTS. 350 are used as BRTS. So 1000 minus 350, 650 buses are used as AMTS. Of total 400 air-conditioned buses, 250 were used as BRTs, AC and non-AC buses. AC and non-AC. Here also we have two categories. One is AC bus and the other is non-AC bus. Now, how many air-conditioned buses were there? 400 and 250 were used as BRTs. So 400 minus 250 will be 150. This total of AC bus is 400. 350 minus 250, 100. 650 minus 150, 500. So 100 plus 500. How many non-AC buses were there? 600. That's all. Present this information in a suitable table. So what we write? Table showing classification of buses according to company in style, and you can say AC or non-AC. Table showing classification of buses according to the company, whether it is BRTs or AMTs, and whether it is AC bus or non-AC bus. This is a short and sweet table. The first column will be company, then type of bus, then total. In type of bus, we have two types of bus. One is air conditioned AC bus, and other is non-AC bus. Here BRTS and AMTS and total okay, how many AC buses for BRTS? 250, non-AC 100, total buses are 350. How many AC buses for AMTS? 150, non-AC 500, total 650. How many AC buses? 400. How many non-AC buses? 600. Total is 1000. So horizontal and vertical totals must match, and that only, students, we have done here. We are keen in matching the horizontal and vertical totals. Okay, students, sum number 14 we are doing of section D. So now, by this time, I am supposing that all of you are well versed in tabulation. Now you would have understood what is the basic logic behind doing the sums of tabulation. Okay, students, sum number 14. Out of 1500 students of a college, so total students are 1500. 900 were boys, so 1500 students divided into boys and girls. How many were boys? 900. So 15 minus 9, 600. The girls, and boys and girls divided into two streams, science stream and commerce stream. Okay, I am writing SC for science and COMM for commerce. Science and commerce, 250. 900 were boys, out of them 250 were in science stream. So 650 will be definitely commerce stream. 900 minus 250. 250 girls were in commerce stream. So definitely 350 girls will be in science stream. Total will be 600. So the tabulation here becomes very, very easy, students. You can easily tabulate table showing classification of students of a college according to their gender and stream. So a short stream table goes like this. The first column I write gender, then stream of study, and then again total. We have two streams, science and commerce. Here we have boys, girls and total. Okay, how many boys in science stream? 250. How many boys in commerce stream? 650. Total boys are 900. Girls in science stream are 350. In commerce stream 250. Total is 600. How many total students in science stream? 600. How many total students in commerce stream? 900. Total is 1500. So this tabulation are small but interesting, and I am very much sure that by this time, students, all of you will clearly understood what does tabulation mean. Students, this is a very long chapter. In regular classes also I take a month to complete this chapter, because this chapter is a combination of two chapters which were given in old textbook. So you did not worry about the length of chapters and number of lectures per chapter. Your prime concern is to understand the basics of the chapter. So today we have done almost 5 sums of tabulation from section E, question 7, 8, 9, 10. We will do in the next lecture. I repeat, section E, question 7, 8, 9 and 10. Students, we will do in the next lecture. So understand this, try to do these sums twice. Thank you, students. We conclude the lecture.